Hey, have you heard? The good folks from Farnham are giving away a gorgeous, decked-out Farnham 75th Anniversary John Deere Gator filled with $1,000 worth of Farnham Horse Care products. Visit www.farnham.com/75-giveaway to see the prizes and enter for a chance to win. Again, that is www.farnham.com/75-giveaway. Happy 75th anniversary, Farnham. Thank you for always being our partner in horse care.
This is Chelsea Schaefer, and this is Season 4 of The Score. You all have listened to this podcast 750,000 times, and we are here in Season 4 to bring you even more of what you love.
Hey guys, it is Caitlin Gustav. It's Christmas week if you guys are listening to this when this short score episode comes out on December 21st. Welcome. The year's almost over, so you know what that means. We've been doing it every year since we started the short score, and we have special interviews from the Ariat World Series of Team Roping Finale this year from the 15th annual finale. This will be the first half of the World Series Finale coverage on the podcast, and you can listen to the second half on the following Tuesday, which is December 28th. So on this episode, you're going to hear from the Gold Buckle Beer Open to the World Series Finale champions. That was Riley Minor and Cory Petska. They were 31-76 on 5 head, and that paid for the team $77,000. Then you're going to listen to the 14.5 Priefert World Series of Team Roping Finale champions, David McCallister and Pedra Maestas. They were 28-41 on 4, and that paid $150,000 for the team. Following that interview, you're going to hear from the 13.5 YETI WSTR Finale champs. That was Acuna and Johnny Salvo. They were 29-72 on 4 head. That paid $206,000 for the team. And to conclude this podcast episode, you're going to listen to the 12.5 Ariat World Series of Team Roping Finale champions. That is Copie, Dickson and Shane McCall. They were 29-66 on 4 head, paying $228,000 for the team. Also, you guys are going to hear a different voice on some of these episodes. That is one of my great friends and someone that is very involved in the industry and especially the World Series, and that is Cory DeCastro. She took a big load on for me because obviously if you guys aren't paying attention to the Team Roping Journal, we are doing a lot of coverage while we're in Las Vegas, with the Wrangler NFR and the Ariat World Series of Team Roping Finale. And this year we added on the National Finals of Breakaway Roping as well. So if you paid any attention to that, follow breakawayropingjournal.com. You can catch up on all the breakaway action. But my friend Cory took on a load for me, and she got some awesome podcast interviews. So enjoy these interviews. We're going to kick off this episode listening to Riley Minor and Cory Petska, who won the Gold Buckle Beer Open to the World Series Finale. You guys, high call, knocked down a 6-31 second run in that short round to secure the win. What was the game plan for today?
Well, the game plan was to win this rope, and I've been excited about it ever since he called me. He called me like the day after the rodeo season was over, and neither of us made the finals, and I'm on crutches, and anyway, but that was the plan, and it came together. I didn't want to be quite that close to the barrier on the last one, though.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a few barriers being broken in that short round. And like you said, you guys both just fell short of making the NFR, which is kind of unique because Derek, who Cory you were roping with, and obviously your brother Brady, they're roping together at NFR, and you guys team up. And they won round 2, and now you guys come and win the Gold Buckle Beer. It's kind of just full circle. I think that's cool that you split teams can dominate together.
It was a good couple days for the minor boys.
Yeah.
I've had a lot worse NFRs than 30-some thousand, so I'm pretty excited.
Yeah.
One year I got one check, I think, won like $3,000.
Oh, jeez.
That was back when they didn't even give you the 10.
10,000.
Yeah.
I won 13 and they took the 10,000.
Yeah, they take it back. But I'd still rather be roping in the building right now than the Thomas and Mack. But oh well, here we are.
Yeah, here
It's
you
a
are.
pretty good second place,
Yeah.
second thing to do though. If you
That's
can't be
it.
at the Thomas and Mack,
Yeah.
to be here at this and be back in Vegas and roping for this much money is pretty cool.
Yeah, when splitting 77,000 is not a bad payday.
No, it's a great payday.
And Cory, let's talk about your heel horsepower. What were you on today?
I was on Annie, a horse that my father-in-law raised and he owns still, but I've been riding her for probably 12 or 13 years now. So
Really?
she's pretty cool. She's pretty special to me.
What's her style like? I guess
She's more of this style, like jackpot setup horse. I've got Chumley, is my rodeo horse, and they're two different styles. So hers is like long scores. She can really run, and she's very easy to catch on. So
Gotcha.
she's perfect for deals like this.
Yeah, definitely perfect for a 5-header.
Yeah.
And you were on Bob.
Yep. Yeah, old Bob.
Oh, Bob.
He kind of tried going on a couple. I was worried I was going to break out, but I got by him. I had
Yeah.
a talk with him before the short round.
I was say, well, I wouldn't say you necessarily pulled in the short run, but you kind of got him, because I saw him shake his head leaving the
Yeah,
box right
that's
there.
natural for him.
Yeah, I feel like he does shake his head a
Yeah,
lot when you leave.
the more you run and the harder you make him go, then he's so cowy and he just wants to get there, I think, and he doesn't like to stand there very good.
Yeah.
Rodeos, he's all right because one at a time it's easier, but and then
Yeah,
like this
back.
deal where you go to the next arena, then he's just amped up. But we got by it.
Yeah. Were there any questionable runs today?
Yeah, I had one in the fourth one.
When I did face a little
I
earlier.
do clawed him.
Jeez.
Like I
Like
literally,
it was.
yeah, like it was. Like, I had him around the hocks, but it slipped down to the dew claws, and I was like, oh.
Yeah, it looked.
But when I dew
No.
clawed him and I kept him, I knew we were
We
gonna
were gonna
win.
win.
Game on.
Yeah, because that right there is usually a leg for sure when it comes down that close.
Yeah. Yeah, and Riley, we have to talk about it. Because of your injury at Pendleton, that kind of gave you a setback from qualifying for the NFR. How are the injuries since?
Well, first off, I should have roped better earlier, or my partner, both of us. We should have had the finals made before I got hurt, so can't make that excuse. And we had a chance at Salinas, but I'm getting better. But I wish I would have had another couple weeks because it's sore and just weak. I can't ride my horse as good as I'd like to, but I told myself today, just get out of the barrier and turn him. Cory throws fast. My horse is good. If I just go do my job, we're going to win some. So
Yeah.
it just worked out.
And it's cool. I saw Brady was front row in the back
Yeah, I saw him.
watching. That was cool that he can come watch you rope at the World Series and vice versa. Have you been going to the NFR every night?
Well, I just got up here
Oh, gotcha.
for the second round, so I went last night. Yeah.
So you got to see him win last night.
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
cool.
I was pretty excited.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I'm going to go again tonight, I think.
Hopefully they get another round.
What does it feel like when you're watching him in the arena?
Yeah, you've always
It
been
was a
there.
real awkward feel.
Yeah.
It was just, it's like half of me's out there, but it's like Siamese twins or something. The other half's not, you know.
Yeah, is that
It's, yeah, because since we started roping, we've never quit, but, you know, I've had other partners the first 3 years I rodeoed, you know, but yeah, it just happens. So it's like Cory, I mean, a few $100 here, I mean, just one run here or there and you make it, or one guy bobbles. I mean, it went completely bad for us at Salinas for all the guys behind us, pretty much.
Yeah.
They all moved up, and all the top guys missed in the short round. And
Yeah.
I was watching it, and I'm like, oh my gosh.
So, did you guys get to practice before coming here together?
We roped
No.
at a couple jackpots.
Yeah.
But we didn't get
No
to practice.
No practice. Did you guys hit up like Las Vegas week and all that?
We roped
before
yesterday.
coming?
Yesterday, I
Oh,
roped
okay.
the barrier, and then
Roped
I
it
roped
with-
in Arizona at one, and then came here. I've been roping a little, but I've been probably back on the horse for 10 days since I got hurt, and I roped like 3 a day, just trying to
At least
not
get it right.
overdo it, but feel it. Yeah, and I chase slow ones. Mainly just rode Bob. I finally started riding my other horse like 2 days ago.
Yeah. What pain, like putting your foot in the stirrup? Or?
Yeah, that's just standing. Yeah, it's weird. I got a crooked stirrup on there, and it helps a lot. And but it's weird. Like I go to therapy, and they'll work you, but there's nothing like putting your foot in a stirrup. It definitely puts a different tweak on it than with the injury I have.
Well, thank you guys for sitting here, and congratulations on winning the first roping of the week at South Point.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Now, enjoy the 14.5 Priefert World Series of Team Roping Finale champions, David McCallister and Pedra Maestas.
All right, guys, it is Sunday, December 5th. We just wrapped up the number 14.5 Priefert World Series of Team Roping Finale short round. I'm here with David McCallister and Pedra Maestas. They just won $150,000. Guys, what are you feeling?
Oh, excited.
Yeah, pumped, just blessed, and to be here and be able to do this and on this big stage, just great, organization. World Series is top of the line, so I mean, it's hard not to come here and to capitalize on it, really.
Absolutely. You guys were coming into the short round, second high call. You were 21 and 83 on 3, and you needed to be a 737. What was going through your minds there? And the team before you, they made a solid run and went to the lead. Tell me a little bit about what you guys were thinking.
Well, I mean, we won the 14 yesterday, but at every steer I was just looking at for every steer to just get out for what he is and go catch him. And my part hasn't missed one all week behind me, so it was just an easy game plan. Just do what I have to do, and it was going to be an easy day. So and it worked out for the best. It always doesn't work out, but it did today.
Yeah, my guy set me up all weekend and made it easy on me, and we're capitalized on it and really blessed.
Awesome. David, you are from where?
Bosque Farms, New Mexico.
Awesome. And Pedro?
From Las Lunas originally, but I live in Belen right now.
Okay. So you guys regular partners. Tell me a little bit about your partnership. Do you practice a lot together?
Yeah.
Where did you qualify?
I grew up with Pedro. We've known each other for a long time. He's one of the guys that actually first taught me how to rope when I first started coming from calf roping to team roping. He helped me out a lot. That was 10 years ago, and now we are sitting in the best spot we can be right now. So
I love it. You guys had a lot of family. You had a big crowd cheering you guys on. Tell me who's here with you guys this week.
On my end, David, my mom and my brother, my wife. I had a few uncles and aunties here, some other family that's also roping. So this all kind of worked out. They were all here at a special time, and
and then I had my wife and kids, and my sister-in-law and her daughter, and it was fun from the first year to the fourth year. They were cheering us on, so it was really fun to do what we did today.
Awesome. It's been 2 years since we've been here in Vegas. David, tell me what were you thinking coming out here, just being back in Vegas?
I was just excited to get out of New Mexico and get back to doing what we love and getting to compete against the best in the world and trying to show what we have. And it's been a great 2 days for us so far, and I'm just excited to be here and keep roping throughout the week.
Yep. What else are you guys roping in?
I'm roping in the 14, 13, 12, 11, and 10.
All the way down. Pedro, how about you?
That was my last year of the week.
Yeah.
That was it?
That was it. Yeah.
Awesome. It's end on a good note.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are you guys going to do with that money?
I'm just going to put it away and buy some stuff to continue my roping, maybe a couple horses or something. I don't know. Just got 3 kids, so it goes fast. You know that is.
It does. Pedro, tell me about the horse you were riding today.
Well, he's 16 years old now. I've had him ever since he was a yearling, trained him and everything. And his name's Peanut.
Peanut? I love it.
Yeah. My mom named him
How did you get that name?
My mom. His actual name was Peanut Butter, but I said, Mom, I'm not going to go around calling my horse Peanut Butter. Let's just shorten it up to Peanut. So
That's great. That's
I've had him for, he was a yearling and trained him.
Very cool. And how about you, David? Tell me about the horse you're riding.
So I'm riding my daughter's horse. It's a mare Fancy. I bought her a couple years ago, and I've loved her ever since I got her. So been good with her.
Your daughter's gonna want some mount money here.
I gave her mount money yesterday.
You did?
I gave her $100 to go and buy. We won the 14 yesterday over there at Lawrenceville, so I gave her $100. Told her to go buy a nice outfit for today. So I don't know what I have to buy her now.
How old's your daughter?
She's 5 years old.
5.
Yeah,
Perfect.
she barrel races on her and everything, so it's a good thing.
That's awesome. Good family horse.
Yes, ma'am.
Love it. David, what do you do for a living there in New Mexico?
So I'm just a farmer, alfalfa farmer. So just work hard, do a little bit of construction, and do a little bit of everything. Help my brother and everything. So.
Pedra, how about you?
Well, I train horses and give roping lessons a lot, and I work for a non-profit organization which I actually treat wild horses for birth control. So, so I get to go.
Is that just in New Mexico?
Yeah, we have a few contracts in New Mexico, about 3 or 4 different contracts that we kind of use around. And so between that and roping and training horses and lessons, that keeps me pretty busy. So, yeah.
Did you guys, practice right before the finale? Did you guys get together, make some runs?
Yes, man. We live, like we said, 15 miles apart. So we ran 7 steers. We roped all of them, and we said that was good. Let's go on. We roped 8 here clean. So.
What's your history like here at the finale? Have you guys both roped here before?
We've been roping here. I've been roping here for at least 7, 8 years. I've never even made the short round. I know Pedro has, but I was excited to make the short round, but I didn't want to stop there. I wanted to capitalize for that.
Absolutely.
And win something big.
Well, you guys sure did it today.
Yes.
You did.
Thank you.
High call, Ken Matheson and Dalen Frost, they had a little bit of a lead on you guys, and they backed in the box. You guys were sitting first at that point. Ken roped his steer, and the steer kind of went down. Were you guys watching? Were you not watching?
Honestly, we had just started out the backside, and we're turning around, and literally it happened. We turned around, and they said, "You won it." So I was like,
nice.
Wow.
I was so excited. I was going to run on and keep going, and they told me stop. They said, you got to stop, because I was happy with first, second, third. I mean, they all paid good enough in this World Series finale, but
they're
told
trying
me
to
stop
hold you back
just in
there?
case
Yeah.
we won it, then we'd have to come back in and do the lap. And those guys didn't have the luck they wanted, but so.
Break down your runs for me today. 4 steers you drew, kind of what happened in each arena.
I think we were 7 on all of our steers today. And in the short round, we just drew a good one, and we capitalized on them. I got out really good, and Pedro healed him right on the switch. So it was really the best steer we had was in the short round. And
we drew really, honestly, like you said, the best steer was in the short round, but overall we drew really good,
Yeah, and
Used
sometimes
them for
that's
as
what
much as
matters.
we
That's
could,
what matters here. So you kind of hear that over and over again.
Yeah.
Have you guys had a chance to sit and watch your run back at all?
Not really, just glancing at it a little while ago on the big screen, but that was really it.
I mean, you're right. That steer just.
it was a good one.
Yeah, it was a good one.
It's one you want to draw.
Yeah. My partner was aggressive before the short round. I mean, honestly, we don't really, talk about it. We know our jobs, and that's what we got to do. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So. Before the short round, he just said, I'm going to do the same thing I've been doing all week, and there ain't no sense in changing something up when it's got you there, you know what I mean? So we just stuck to our game plan, and the cards fell where we wanted them to, and we're just
Absolutely.
Blessed.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you guys, congratulations. $150,000 you're taking back with you guys to New Mexico. That's incredible. Again, this is the number 14.5 Priefert Finale here at the WSTR Finale 15 years they've been doing this, and you guys got a piece of it. So congratulations.
Awesome. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Great organizations. Thank you.
So fun. Now, here is a special interview with the 13.5 YETI Finale champions, Clay Acuna and Johnny Salvo. Hey everyone, it is Caitlin Gustav with The Score, and right now I am sitting with the 13.5 YETI winners at the Ariat World Series of Team Roping Finale. We have Clay Acuna and Johnny Salvo. You guys came from 5th callback to win this roping. Kind of, tell me about your guys' short round run.
Man, being honest, I don't remember much of it. Just kind of backed in there and did the same thing we did on the other stairs. Just trust the process.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Johnny, how about on the heel side?
I just reminded myself to be aggressive, and I kind of forgot where I was at and started thinking about the steer.
And you go,
For
going
guys
in.
like us, our mental game is don't have a mental game.
Just don't have a mental game,
Back in
just-
there, muscle memory, practice enough.
Yeah, that's how it
Go
should
for
be,
it.
right?
Yeah.
And Clay, I want to talk about your head horse that you were on. You just rode it this morning for the first time.
Yeah,
correct?
that horse belongs to Bobby Bays and the guys over at Cory Saddle Company. And I got a pregnant wife at home and stuff like that, and she didn't want to fly out here and stuff. So I just called Bob and said, hey, can I ride one? And Bob's always had really nice horses. So he said, yeah, for sure. And I got out here and luckily I got to run the burn steer this morning before the Heartland, and then I got to rope in the Heartland with Renee Cervantes, and we ended up coming back second high call, and he missed that one. But then, I mean, the horse just worked great all day long. Felt great. So.
And little tidbit is you ripped your pants on that first run.
Yeah, I mean,
he's lucky ripped pants. Apparently.
I'm not gonna say I'm the most
Did we win
in-shape
pants?
guy.
Did we win any pants?
The good question.
Are they on board?
He might need them.
For sure. I'm not gonna say I'm the most in shape guy, so like when I got on, like it was one of those things like, well, all right, this is how this day is gonna go. Let's go ahead and go forward with this.
It worked out for you though.
Yes, ma'am.
Man, and Johnny, what's that hill horse you were on?
His name's Spade. I got him from a guy I bought like 10 horses from in Michigan. His name's Todd Hedrick. He does a really good job. I've had him since he was 2. He's kind of been my baby. I've just kind of, and then all of a sudden he was the only one I had. So this year's kind of been just throwing him to the wolves, and he's probably better than I am. But anyway, it was kind of special. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, were there any of your runs that you guys were kind of?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Iffy
Our
about?
third steer, I scored on him great, but like riding in, you knew he was pretty soft. He looked soft, all that, and I mean, I pulled and I never pulled, and I pulled big on that one. We got out, I think we were 7 on him or something like that, but I thought I was worried about running through the
blow it.
barrier on that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What about you? Any bobbles on the hillside at all today?
First run, Spade tripped a little bit coming around the corner, and I kind of lost sight of him, but I kind of knew he was there and missed my dallies a little bit. But he's really forgiving, so
Yeah.
it's important.
No, that's awesome. And it's good that it worked out in the end. And, as we know, the 4 teams after you guys, they all came up with no times. How were you guys feeling sitting in the back in that alley back
Oh, we
there?
had so many friends back there. I tried to FaceTime my wife right there, and like there's everyone screaming over the top of me like, oh, 4th,
Yeah.
3rd, all this stuff. And I was like, well, we didn't win. They just lost, type deal. But, it was still great. You have such a great support system over here at World Series. Everyone's so great. The Shelleys, everyone just great people and so supportive. It's awesome to have just that set of people in your corner.
Yeah. And how do you guys know each other, I guess?
We grew up junior roading
Okay.
junior roading together. Like he's Johnny Loop to me. Since he was a little kid, his name was Loop on his spurs, and he was this little punk kid that ran around with an upside down visor and stuff like that and would rope everybody. Gosh, you just wanted to slap him. But he's family. We all grew up together. It was great.
No, that's awesome. So did you guys you guys do practice together a lot?
I live
or?
in Stephenville, and
Oh,
he
okay.
lives in Roswell.
Oh, yeah,
so
no.
I didn't even make it with him. I made it with Bodie Bays, and then they moved Bodie's number, but I've roped with this guy 10 million times in a practice
Yeah, you
pit,
know.
so yeah, let's do it.
Yeah. And you guys split $206,000.
So I'm not really
Just
known
for
for
catching.
winning. Like I rope in the 9, so I don't just crush a bunch. So it's great to come to the 13 and do good.
Yeah. What's this money gonna do for you guys right now?
I've got a baby coming.
Yeah.
I'm
diapers.
newly unemployed, so I mean, it's one of those things that you're roping for the baby formula type deal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, that's exciting though.
Yeah.
I've practiced with everybody in the whole state of Texas, Arizona, New Mexico. I'm going to use it to probably build a house.
Nice.
for a start.
No, that would be perfect.
Yeah.
That's
And
exciting.
my own arena.
Yeah. That would be sweet. So, it takes a lot of preparation to come to these things. What was your preparation like? Who's kind of been in your corner?
So I've been roping over there at Martin Lucero's a bunch, and like this last week, him and Manny and all those guys were there, and they tore down the chutes just for me and went and set it up. Foot diameter, everything was perfect. Brought fresh steers and let me kind of go do that. And you have a guy like Martin that's done so well his whole life and just kind of giving you advice and working on you right there. It's just huge to have a guy like that you can have confidence in your practice with, and it's just made a world of difference.
Yeah, he's definitely a veteran on the, team roping.
For sure.
Everyone loves Martin Lucero.
He's the nicest guy. I lived with JP. I grew up kind of close to them and always kind of knew them. I worked for their dad building fence a little bit and stuff
Okay.
like that. And when I moved to Stephenville, I called Martin like, hey, I need a place to practice, and he's always, yeah, sure, come over, because I'm nobody to those guys. Like, I can't hang with them. I'm 5, and they just, come on.
No, it's cool. A lot of those guys are like that, which is really cool for, lower number ropers.
That Manny Agaski's the same thing. He was just sitting there not asking stupid questions like, oh, yeah, how do you ride your horse through like that? And he's just, that's what you do, and just super kind about everything. So.
Yeah. What about you? Any special preparations coming to the World Series finale?
Yeah. I went, and like I said, no arena, so I went to my girlfriend's family's house almost every day, and they let me rope. I roped with her a few times out here, too.
Yeah, you cut me for her in the Heartland. Yeah. So.
That's rude.
Yeah, that was a little...
I mean, but you have to pick your battles, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, you do. Battles, for sure.
Clay thinks you picked the wrong battle.
No,
I'm sure your girlfriend
so
thinks
cool.
you got the right battle.
It's one of those deals, you just can't let them get away with it. For sure, you understand.
Oh, man. Well, are you guys roping anymore out here?
No, I fly home
Oh, yeah, you are
first
flying
thing in the
home.
morning. Yeah. I flew in, fly out, don't have to drive, don't have to do anything. Don't
You did Vegas right.
Yeah, it's great. It's great.
I'm roping with Orrin Matthews tomorrow on the 12th finale.
Gotcha. Orrin is awesome. Everyone loves Orrin. Matthews Landing Cattle.
That is
Gotta give them a shout.
Gosh, he's so nice. He always scares me with what he's going to say. You're like, Orrin, did you really say that? And then he's just such a kind person, though. Like, if you need anything, stick, all of them. They'll be there. They're great people.
Yeah, that whole crew is awesome. Well, you guys, congratulations on this big win. $206,000 going home. That is awesome. We're going to finish off this episode and listen to the 12.5 Ariat World Series of Team Roping Finale champions, Copie Dickson and Shane McCall.
All right, guys, this is Carrie. This is the short score coming to you live from the South Point Hotel and Casino here in Las Vegas. I am sitting here with Copie Dickson and Shane McCall. You guys just won the number 12.5 Ariat Finale here at the Ariat World Series of Team Roping Finale 15. How do you feel? How are you feeling?
Wonderful. Great. Feel like $1 million.
Literally, right? Right? This roping paid out $1.5 million. And you guys got a piece of the pie, the biggest piece of the pie. You guys just got off the interview with Drew out there. Copie, tell me a little bit about the horse you were riding here today.
That horse, we call him Radar. I've had him since, I think I bought him in 13 or 14 from a friend of mine, Charlie Graham. And he's really been nice. I placed on him out here in the 13 a couple of years ago, and he's if he doesn't go, I don't go.
Perfect. Shane, how about you? What were you riding today?
I was riding my dad's horse, Sophie. We bought her when she was a 3 or 4 year old from Mike White. He had raised her, and we did some trading, and we got her.
Cool. You said out there in the other interview that she was kind of leaning on your leg there in the short round. You guys were high call. What did that feel like riding in the high call for this roping, that money?
I just knew I didn't want to miss. I knew Copie was going to turn him. I just had to catch him. That's all I knew.
Tell me a little bit about how you guys ended up out here roping together. Do you guys know each other from back home?
We've known each other a long time. I don't get to go rope much anymore. I think I went over. He put on a jackpot, and I went with my son, and he was there, and he asked me to go, and I told him no. I didn't need to be going anywhere. And after I thought about it there too, I thought, I'm getting so old. I better go now. I won't be able to do it in the future.
Well, absolutely. I mean, that's a long haul for you. Copie, you're from, tell me again?
Arkansas.
So how long did it take you guys to get out here?
23 hours? If you
Yeah,
drove it
I think it's 22 or 23.
Yeah.
I think we've been in Wickenburg since last Friday, I guess.
Yeah.
Yep.
Since Friday after Thanksgiving. We've been gone a long time.
Did you guys rope together, get some practice runs in out there? Or?
I think I missed one for him out there.
Did you?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's perfect. Get it out of the way.
Yeah, I stayed in Wickenburg for 8 or 9 days and didn't even make the short round.
Oh my gosh.
The first time.
Did that mess with your head coming out here at all? Or did you just kind of have to shake it off
It
and
happens
say...
to me a lot,
Well, it was funny, you were talking to Drew, and you said, what'd you say? It made me laugh. You were like, I can go out there and make a mistake or not, but the look on your face was almost shock. Like when you won, you were like, oh, I think I just won that? What were you thinking? What?
When you rope like I do, you can't go be 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't rope that.
I can relate. I hear you.
I can go do what I do.
Yep.
So that's all I concentrate on when I get to the short round. It's something where it's got money in it. It's just go do what you do and see where that places.
Sure.
And stay aggressive.
Did you guys have any runs on these 4 steers that did anything happen that you kind of had to think twice or second guess, or did you just have smooth runs? Kind of break those down for us.
It was pretty smooth for the most part. Our second one, he checked off and went hard to right and pinched me up on the fence, and I kind of went by him and just lucked out and I got him by 2 feet.
How about you, Copie? Anything on your end?
I think that one that stepped off over there, it's so hard for the healer to do anything with this setup.
Sure.
That was probably the toughest one. And then the time we got to the third one, it was just don't make an error.
Yeah. I roped a leg yesterday in that 13 Heartland to probably be first or second back for another guy, and I was just thinking, just don't rope a leg again.
Perfect. Do you guys have any family here with you today?
I brought my wife with me. She flew out here. We went to, like I said, we went to Arizona, and then she flew out here Sunday and met us.
Good deal.
Hopefully she'll drive us home now.
Yeah. When you guys speaking of, do you guys have any other runs this week, or are you guys done? Was that it for you?
That was my last one.
That was it, huh?
I got 2 tomorrow, and I got one in the Heartland.
One in the Heartland
Finale.
Yeah. Very good, very good. Have you guys, coming out here to Vegas? It's been 2 years. When was the last time either of you were here, or have you roped here before?
It's been 3 years since I've been here. I come out here and roped one time 3 years ago, I guess.
Any luck that year, or nope?
No luck.
How about you, Copie?
I think the last time I came, I didn't win anything. Time before that, Daniel Barton, I won third in the 13.
That's pretty good, yeah. You don't remember what you won for that?
70, 60,
yeah.
9, 70, something like that.
Almost doubled it. Yeah. Almost doubled that today.
Yeah.
So, heck yeah.
Good, huh?
Yeah. Guys, anything else, going into this roping that interesting, or anything that happened?
Well, I thought it was in getting my horse over here and riding around outside. It's amazing to me that you can put on something like this and have so many people show up
it's unreal.
From across the nation at one time to do this. It's just,
yeah.
Who would have thought you could get the people to do it?
It's crazy.
Just have the amount of people to help put it on. That's a lot of people to make all this thing go around.
It does take a lot of people, and the World Series has a great staff, and they've been doing this for 15 years now, and it just kind of keeps getting better. So
it really does.
It's awesome. Copie, tell me a little bit about what you do for a living out there.
I got a drugstore. It's a mom and pop drugstore.
Oh, cool.
My dad had it for 30 years. I've had it for 20 plus.
I love it.
In
That's
a little
awesome.
town of 2,000. So recently, the last 12 or 14 months, we've given COVID shots and antibodies, and that's basically why I hadn't been roping, is we've been so busy.
Well, yeah,
working.
that's interesting. You had mentioned that you hadn't been roping, so that's kind of
sometimes you just got to stop and make a living. Got 2 kids in college, you kind of need to make a living.
Awesome. So where are your kids going to school?
One's going in Magnolia at Southern Arkansas, and the other one's going to Louisiana Tech.
Very cool. Do they rope too? Are they out here with you at all?
The youngest one, that's going to Southern Arkansas, he ropes and goes to the Ozark region. The oldest one, he's a little smarter. He's applying to vet school, and he's not.
Yep, he's smarter than the rest of us. Shane, what about you? What do you do in Texas?
I build fence and metal buildings.
Very cool. Cool. Market's pretty hot for metal buildings right now.
It is, especially for as high as everything is. You would think everybody'd slow down, but it hasn't slowed down yet.
Crazy. Absolutely. Well, you guys, congratulations. $228,000 today here in the numbered 12.5 Ariat Finale. Congratulations. Go enjoy it, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Thank you guys for tuning in. Congratulations to everyone who won big at the Ariat World Series of Team Roping Finale. That was back in Las Vegas, Nevada, in its home arena of the South Point Hotel and Casino.